Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Diane, and we'd like to welcome you to
Last Orders. Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Diane.
And we're back with Last Orders.
Hi, so today we have a special guest with us here. We have Colette McQueen from Bespoke Minds. I'm not going to try and tell you what she does. I'm going to leave that to her in a minute or two. But before we go any further, as always, we start with a drink. Today,
so we are having cocktails, and we'll get into a little bit later why with Colette's latest event that's going to be happening here at the Crown. So I'm starting off with, I'm going to have an espresso martini, which is vodka based, and it's got a nice caffeine kick if you need that.
Okay, I have a Bacardi based mojito, rum mojito, which is very nice. You can tell I've already been trying it.
And I've got the aptly named Porn Star Martini, which is a vodka based cocktail as well. Cheers,
So
ladies.
Cheers. I'm going to pretend that was the first sip, but you can see it's not. So I've been enjoying that. I couldn't wait. So we have Cole. So Cole, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do? I'm not even going to try to explain it to anyone. I'm going to let you do that.
Right. So I was born and brought up actually in Stonix Village. So for the first couple of years, I lived in the village. My mum and dad's house backed onto the infant and juniors playground. So I lived there for the first couple of years, and then we moved to Denton Home. So I was schooled in Robert Ferguson Juniors, and then I went to Trinity School, like yourself.
Yes. All the Trinity girls here today.
Being part of the Carlisle Ambassadors Network as well, and because of what I do with Bespoke Minds, being a motivational speaker, I was asked to be part of the cohort to support all the pupils coming through school. So anybody moving from being in the 5th form to going to 6th form, going to college, going out into the big wide world, doing some extra training, going into apprenticeships and things like that. So I went back to Trinity School, believe it or not, Danny.
Very nice.
And I did some motivational speaking in there. Unfortunately, my careers teacher, Mr. Weir, had just retired, so I didn't get to see him.
That's a shame. Yeah.
But he did write on my form when I went for my work experience, next stop Broadway, because I did my work experience at Border Television when it was around here. So I am in front of the camera again, but not in the same instance. So my company, Bespoke Minds, it's been front forward with helping people with mental and emotional issues. It's been a source of being able to support the local education, council, businesses, companies and charities. So I've worked as a volunteer for Time to Change. I'm a Time to Change champion. I've also worked alongside as a volunteer the Mind charity, and I've also trained the Mind charity in my patented technique, which is CPT, which is a cognitive performance technique.
Right.
So that can be done on a one-to-one session, or it can be done in a group setting, as I did with the guys from Mind. And it helps calm and focus the mind, but it also helps to relax the body as well. And you put it on like a big coat of armour, so it's quite fun for kids. So I've also provided it at a school over the border as well in Scotland. So that was so much fun because I danced for 25 years. I was dancing with the kids first, and then we got them all sitting down and chilling, and then they could be focused and pick their motivational words as well. So we had lots of fun doing that. So I went from that to expanding onto doing like health and well-being events in and around the city. I went abroad to support Ibiza and their Healing Ibiza Weekenders.
Very nice.
Which was lots of fun.
I can imagine.
I ended up connecting with the World Health Innovation Summit, where I was a motivational speaker at one of their Surgeons Awards, and I managed to win a Motivational Speakers Award at a Surgeons Conference, which I'm still shocked about.
That's pretty good going.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm so proud to receive that achievement. And at the same time, one of my friends that I went to school right through, Robert Ferguson's and Trinity School, he also won an award as a solicitor the same night in Liverpool. So we're bigging up the Denton Home massive for that one.
Our Melbourne customers will be wishing you all there.
Absolutely. So with doing loads of different events in and around the area and travelling sort of over to Newcastle, Durham, up to Manchester and down to Manchester areas, I could see there was sort of like a gap in the market for doing something different. And I have run health and wellbeing events myself on a bigger scale, but I thought I would just start with something as a small scale and work up. So I ended up doing a photo shoot, which I do lots of photo shooting in and around the city. Probably a lot of people have seen my social media, and I use that as a springboard for motivation for people who maybe are struggling a little bit mentally and emotionally, or just need a little springboard to jump their emotions up and feel a bit more positive about life.
And we'll make sure we'll put them somewhere, the tags to your social pages somewhere on the screen, so if
that
anyone
would be
wants to go
great.
check it out, go make sure you do.
Thank you very much. So when I was doing a photo shoot in one of the local restaurants in town, I mentioned about an idea to do cocktails and cards with Cole and Friends. The name just came to me, and they said, oh yeah, we've had some paranormal investigation done in the building because the building was really old, so yeah, we'd love to have you guys there. And while I was advertising my second event, the lovely Diane got in touch with me and said, are you the person that organises cocktails and cards? Would you like to come and do something in the Crown Inn? Which we duly had a meeting and ticked that box and said, definitely, I would love to come down and do something. So the evening basically runs with the venue supporting what I'm doing. They help with the advertising as well. I do the leaflet dropping around the city and do lots of social media. And then I choose the readers that are going to attend on the night. So this lovely establishment, I'll provide these gorgeous cocktails if you do so desire. There's also mocktails if you don't drink.
You don't drink?
It's open to either. You don't have to have a cocktail, you can have a regular
your beer or your regular drinks, you can have anything you like.
It's just a good excuse to grab a drink though, isn't it?
And you can pop down,
one if you wish.
pop down and have a meal. So we're doing it on Thursdays because it's a good time, it's through the week, it's not impacting anybody's weekend, doing things with friends and family. So the evening basically is open for anyone to attend. It doesn't cost anything to come into the venue. You just go to the bar, order your drinks and your food, and then you can come and have as many readings as you want with the readers that are handpicked by myself. This is the advertising that you've probably seen all round everywhere. I don't know whether you can see that there. Just hold it a little bit closer so you can see.
There we go.
So it's cocktails and cards with Cole and Friends, and we've had all sorts of readers at the event. So we've had light language readers, we've had psychic readers, we've had tarot readers, we've had oracle readers like myself. All are slightly different, but it does what it says on the tin. It gives you an insight to where you are in the present moment, and it obviously helps you to decide to make some changes and adaptations to be more in flow with the life that you desire for the future.
Definitely need one of those readings.
You cherry pick what you want out of the reading, take it away, and then you decide to put implied action into it and change your life the way that you see fit.
Okay.
So that's me, Colette McQueen from Bespoke Minds, sharing cocktails and cards with you guys.
Very exciting.
So we're very excited about it.
I can't wait.
So I mean, I think it's a great event. I mean, I think it's the kind of thing, like you said before, there's not an awful lot of it going on in
Yeah.
Carlisle.
Yeah.
You know, I like that kind of thing, I must
Oh, yeah.
admit, but it's
Yeah.
hard to find events.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not as well advertised
Yeah.
if there is anything going on. So it's great to have something that's kind of like really upfront and people can join in with. And also it's in the pub. So if you feel a little bit anxious or nervous about coming down, it's,
Yeah.
it's in a space that people are familiar with. Is that-
Exactly.
yeah.
That does help, because obviously we've had a lot of people in Carlisle come for a very first reading. Because I know some people can get a bit spooked with the woo-woo aspect of it.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time it's feet on the ground opportunity for you to see that there is a different way to do things. You
Yeah.
don't have to feel like you're stuck in a rut. And a lot of the time when people come into bars and pubs and restaurants, it's where you relax, it's
Yeah.
where you unwind, it's where you can speak openly about things.
Oh yeah, we're a therapy centre. To be fair, the pub is a therapy centre for a lot of people. So you know, this is just an extension of that, really. Is there a cost to this for people when they come down?
It doesn't cost anything to attend the events. The readings, as far as I'm aware, start from about £30 upwards, £30–40.
Yeah.
You don't have any limit as to how many readings that you have on the night, so you can go to as many readers that are attending on the evening.
Oh right, okay.
So you don't have to
Didn't
just go to
realise
one.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
So once you've paid your money, you can go to whoever's here and have
Yeah.
a reading. Oh, that's interesting, because sometimes, any time I've been at anything like this, they usually say go to the person you're kind of drawn to
Yeah.
or whatever. And I sometimes go and then think, oh damn, I wish I'd gone to the other one after all, because maybe, you know, once
Yeah.
you get there. So that's really good. That's really
Yeah.
positive. Like that.
I have noticed at certain events there's people that just walk past the tables when I'm at bigger events, and they'll be drawn to one person, they'll go to that person because there's something about them that they want to find out, and they'll go to that person for the reading. And then there's other people that attend bigger events and they'll have several readings because they want to quantify that they're saying the same thing. And if they hear the same thing more than once, it's like, right, I need to make the change. It's time for me now to stop, you know, sitting repeating the pattern and do something differently, and it's an opportunity to hear different ways.
I really like that, because I think that's part of it. You sometimes think, oh, am I reading something into this that maybe I'm not, but if two people are telling you it, then you know, maybe it is time to think about it and have a change. So
definitely.
that sounds amazing. So so basically just turn up, come along, and if you feel like it, just speak to you on the night.
Yeah. And like all readers that attend the events, don't be afraid to ask about the readings, how we do the readings, how much the readings cost. There's always a pamphlet put up on the table to say how much each reading costs, and the reader will be able to explain how they do the readings as well, because I'm an oracle card reader, so my readings are done through the cards but also energetically. Other readers will work differently. So we've had light language readers, we've had tarot readers, we've had oracle readers, we've had psychic readers, there's palm readers, there's face readers, there's all different styles of reading that you can get.
So your oracle cards. For anyone who doesn't know what oracle cards are, is there an easy explanation?
Well, oracle cards basically are a deck of cards, unlike the tarot cards, which have a specific meaning for each card. We read the cards, but we also read the energy of the person as well.
Right.
So that's where it's slightly different.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds
there you
good.
go.
So we're booking a spot.
Oh yeah, definitely. I already did from the day we had the meeting.
Well, so if that's got your interest and you'd like to come along, you can come along. You can just come and see what it's like, or you can get fully involved. So that is Thursday the 31st. It's from what time?
5 until 9 p.m.
5 until 9. So you can pop in on the way home from work if you want to.
And normally, like all events, if people are turning up later at 9 o'clock, we generally work over, so don't worry if you're not going to get there until work finishes, you're getting the kids sorted, getting a shower and come down. We're happy to work longer.
Oh, lovely.
If necessary.
Excellent. well, we look forward to it. So until then, cheers. And
Cheers,
see
everyone.
you later.
And thanks again for coming to join us.
Thank you very much. Thanks, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.